I've been sent this absolute horde of goblins from Swan Industries, the Morvar goblins to be precise, and they're absolutely banging. Just look at them. The horde is so massive, I've had to come up with a silly game to get through it.
In front of me, I have 420 goblins. That's 30 bases, 60 tabs, which are these things, and each tab has 7 goblins. And now I'm going to decide how many I actually have to do in that time, or at least this dice will. If I'm quite lucky, 5 or 6, that means I do a quarter, which I'm going to say it should be 7.5, but I'm going to say 7 bases, right? That's reasonably okay. If I get a 2 to 4, then that's going to be half, which is pretty bad, and I don't know if I can do that. If I'm really unlucky, I'll get a 1, and I have to do it all, which I think is impossible. If I fail to do that, or if I fail to upload at 2:15 on Friday, you'll know because you'll have seen the upload time, then I have to give it all away to one of you. Okay, I'm going to do the roll. Okay. I was genuinely terrified, but we're okay. So it's 7 bases. That is doable. I do, however, have some reasonably significant handicaps. Usually I'd get someone to give me the handicaps, but I've already got them. So I'm out of rattle can black spray primer. So we're going to have to use this, which is just a Vallejo primer. It usually comes from an airbrush, but my airbrush isn't working, so I'm going to have to paint it on with a paintbrush. So that is going to take a lot longer. And also I'm out of double-sided sticky tape. So I've got these ones ready to go. But I was thinking if I had all 30 to do, that was going to be a problem, because then I'd run out. And I just can't afford to replace any of my hobby stuff right now. So that's a life handicap. Anyway, let's get on with this.
First, it's time to prime by hand with this Vallejo primer. It's supposed to go through an airbrush, but mine's been out of action for a while, which actually means I'm too scared to use it, and it's been in the box since I moved in. This looks like it took a few seconds because of editing, but it actually took ages. Now we're going to do a zenithal prime from above with matte white. This one was quite quick, to be fair. We're doing this because we're going to be using the zenithal contrast method. It will make sense later. Now we're going to use these play markers and their paint pens, and that's going to do all the metal bits. And there's quite a few metal bits. There we go, look at that. All of this is about speed. It's speed painting, basically. That's what we're doing. Nothing new there. It's just smaller. Same again now with some red. I'm painting all the bits of cloth here that usually hang down from their back armour to, you know, protect their modesty, mainly, I think. You know, they're filthy creatures, but they do have some self-respect. A little bit like me, to be fair. Look at that, red modesty cloths all across the back rank of the goblins. Now it's time for the dark wash, and we're putting that pretty much everywhere, including across all of the little rocks and bits of masonry on the base, but we're missing the goblin faces. That's important for later. When we add the green, we want those faces to pop because we're adding scorpion green. And this is quite an extreme green, but it works lovely on these lovely green faces.
You can do this. Come on.
You look like you're struggling. You know, you should take care of yourself.
No, it's fine. I've got this.
Some self-care. Talk about your emotions.
Yeah, leave that to the vlogs, mate. Do you mind? I'm trying to, you know.
It's your funeral.
Anyway, we're looking pretty good, and it's time to add some browns to all the spear bits and some rusty undertones, and then shortly followed by rusty overtones with Dirty Down's rust, and all you do is paint that on, and when it dries it looks like rust. But after that we're going to have to use a sponge to get rid of all of the excess, and the sponge needs to be wet, and then after it dries again it looks absolutely banging. Look at it, yeah. Bases from war bases, they're MDF, they're nice. We're going to glue them onto these bases, 2 at a time, onto each base, 2 of them per base. Right, and then they look like this. Lovely jubbly. We're going to need some PVA and some ash and dirt and that I found on the drive. This is going to make it look like the dirty underworld that is Moria. So we're talking cave dust and rocks and all that business. And some of this is actually ash. And ash, I think, is the perfect colour for Moria dust. And this is also mixed with this concrete. I think it's smashed concrete. I smashed it with a hammer and put ash in there, and then I sprinkle that on over the PVA.
Welcome to the Vortex. It's where you and me and I, and you and me catch up. This week we tried 3 new things. We had an interview with Kieran Shaw, who was Elijah Wood's stunt double, literally Frodo in Lord of the Rings. Also, I'm running a vlog at the minute, or I should say the alter ego of me.
Are you telling them
Yeah,
about the vlog?
I'm saying right now, yeah. Can you not have an emotional breakdown right now?
Yeah.
And be all vulnerable and that. We'll get back to you, yeah?
Love you.
And of course, the Goblin Oath challenge. If I fail to upload on time, or if I don't complete the paint job, then I give it away to one of you. If you'd like to support the channel, then you can go and check out my Patreon, where you get access to behind the scenes. There's a monthly prize draw. I give something away every single month. And of course, you get to join the community of Vortexians, these guys. Honestly, without you guys, I couldn't make these videos, so thank you. Anyway, mate, this has been really good, but I'm really up against it, so I'm gonna get on with this challenge, okay, yeah? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases done. But then I looked at it and I thought, I don't know, maybe because I got a lucky roll, it's not quite impressive enough, so I did a further 1, 2 custom bases. So that means that there are still all the other 23 bases in the tabs of the Goblins to do, and these ones are actually just extra, and I took them from singles and bits and bobs like that. So now we're actually ahead, and we've actually got 3 units of Goblins, which makes more sense for War Master. And then if we add the diorama I did in the vlog this week and the Mercenary Wakes Trolls, we're looking pretty good. We're looking like we've got quite a cool warband going on. But what have we got left to do? Right, so there's that, yeah, there's loads.
Okay, so I got lucky this week, but it was a really good opportunity to do a test run, and I'm really happy with how things are looking. Please go over and check Swan Industries. There's a link in my description. He's got a Patreon, and you can sign up and get access monthly to these amazing STLs, and also Wakes Emporium for the trolls.
Join me next week to see if I complete the Goblin Oath. If I don't upload by 2:15 on Friday, or if I fail to complete the paint job, I'll be giving it all away to one of you. Problem is, next week, I'm going on holiday. How am I gonna, oh, hang on, wait.